What's it like staying at Planet Hollywood Las Vegas in the summer of 2026? Find out next on Jaycation. Hey, what's up, Jaycationers? Welcome back to another video here in the Las Vegas series. Today we are back at Planet Hollywood, checking it out here in the summer of 2026. We're out here at the Scene pool deck at the moment, but I'm gonna show you a room type assigned at check-in, what I got late night last night. It's a really nice surprise for a pretty great price. We're gonna check out the restaurants, the Miracle Mile shops, and my favorite place in all of Vegas, Earl of Sandwich, and just see how the fitness center is like and the pool area is like in 2026. Planet Hollywood is the cheapies capital of Caesars Resorts properties. I would compare it to New York at the MGM Resorts. I've been going to this place a lot and you guys love it. It's right in the center of the strip, right across from the Cosmo and right next door to the Paris. So let's check it out in 2026. Good morning, Jaycationers. Since I got here to the suite late last night, it was pretty dark out there and the lights reflecting on the windows, you couldn't really see outside, so I want to show you a daytime view of what I got. Definitely, we're lower in the floors, but you can still see a nice strip view. Check it out. You got Polar Towers to the left, Mandalay Bay down the center, New York, where we were yesterday, and City Center. You see the Veer Towers, Aria, and part of Vidara and Cosmo. And this is your day view of pretty much like a 180-degree room here at Planet Hollywood. Hey, look, there's somebody on the roof. Probably doing HVAC stuff. Let's go check out the gym and pool while we have time. So we are staying here at Suite 701. You do have to go through a pair of double doors to get out to the regular hallway. You got this black, white, and silver triangular crystal looking carpets, nicely lit. They even have these areas in the hallway where they have some designs that have some hip looking people on there and splatter, it looks like. And they do keep this area very bright. But yeah, it's kind of loud. You could kind of hear every now and then doors slamming and everything. But for the most part, it was quiet in my suite last night. And this is the elevator bay. Like I said, they have these crystallized like looking art pieces all over the place. You get 6 elevators here and they have the decorations of the cool models on their walls. Let's go down here to the mezzanine level, which is right above the casino, and check out the fitness center first. Reflections, the spa at Planet Hollywood. So it's right over here, they're all combined. And this is where you see a lot of the remnants of the old Aladdin. And you can see kind of the cool Moroccan type architecture. And here it is, Mimosa Mondays, huh? I love the doorway here. It almost looks like a spade, but it's that huge doorway that you would see in a place like Fez, even Sevilla in Spain, it looks like. Really nice area here. You just gotta walk through the hallways and eventually you get into the fitness center. Starting off, you got your free weights over here. They got heavier ones up to 70. You got smaller ones over here too. Got some sort of step master, about 6 treadmills, and a bunch of machines over this way. Not that big of a space. There's a vending machine with some water and coffee cups this time of year. It's important to stay hydrated. And over here, they got some medicine balls and more things to work out. So this is actually a pretty decent sized fitness center. And they also have some barbells and some other areas you can work on your traps and tries. So there's your old remnants of Aladdin. And you'll find it here in the fitness center and the Reflections Spa, Mimosa Mondays for 50-minute services. Then out here is the mezzanine. This is like the meeting room areas. Check out all these old school pictures around Planet Hollywood of different celebrities. I think that's Frank Sinatra, right? This is an interesting looking area. I think that's where they have shows and stuff. And then you got the FedEx office over here, the conference center. Chippendales is over here. Now they've moved from the Rio. There's always a lot of space here because this is where they have like their shows. They have all of Chris Angel's motorcycles over here. Here's one of his Chris Angel Mind Freak motorcycles. And then we get a nice look at the casino floor. This is their layout. You got tables here in the middle, the glass bar on the left, bunch of slot machines. There's the escalators. And on the second floor, you got Caramella, which has a nice balcony out on to Las Vegas Boulevard. Strip House is where I went with Banksy on our first date. And this is the Chris Angel Mind Freak Theater here to the right. This is a really interesting point of view right here. This is the glass bar, and this is down below. Had a few drinks here with Joey G last month. Right down over here to the bottom of the screen. But this is pretty much the whole casino area of Planet Hollywood. It's funny how that they have on the left side the Chippendales Theater, and then the wedding chapel at Planet Hollywood is right next to it. Here's some more cool frames. Okay, who's this model? Comment down below. She kind of looks like Cindy Crawford. It is Cindy Crawford. What am I doing? I'm not looking hard enough. Sorry guys, it's 9 in the morning. Still processing, but let's go to the scene pool deck next. You could reserve a cabana or a daybed. And the pool entrance is here on the 6th floor, mixed up with all the rooms here. So this is the pool entrance. Just made it here to the pool area. You got the hashtag PH Vegas. There's people already playing cornhole over here. It is still in the shade. They do have tables over here and some beach chairs. There are a lot of parts to this really nice pool. You can reserve these lower deck day beds. But here's the facade of Planet Hollywood. You have a water bottle. You can refill your water bottle here right by the restrooms. Here inside the indoor area of the scene pool deck, they do have tabletop tennis and foosball over here. And this is usually where the food area is, and it is air conditioned in here right now. But at least there's still shade at 9 o'clock in the morning. That is a really nice view of Planet Hollywood. And this pool area here is their 21 and over pool access. They got cabanas over here, a huge pool, jacuzzi, people laying out here, and more of the strip views. Over on the other way, you got the Eiffel Tower. And if you walk over this way is where the flow rider is, but there are tons of cabanas and stuff here. And the music's blaring. There's even a stage here for DJs, TVs, refrigerators, and safes over here on your couches inside the cabanas. This is their square bar. They actually do have some video poker and other games you can play while sitting down here. They're not on right now. They got Jenga blocks. Pretty huge area. And the funnest part of this place, we've seen people on here before. I tried this in Oahu, is their wave rider. I'm sorry, it's their flow rider, not wave rider. But you can actually learn how to go surfing. This is where you can go surfing in Las Vegas on this thing. Using that hip art, it says, "You had me at hello" on the cabanas here on the side. And let's check out the other side of the pool deck. Now this is the all ages area on the opposite side, closer to the Eiffel Tower. Really nice view here with cabanas and people playing with beach balls, families in the pool, in the shade still, and it says, "Hello, sunshine." Really cool area here at the scene. So we are here in the lobby area now. This is the 24PH store. There is a ABC stores. It closes late, so I would say just go to the ABC stores at Miracle Mile. Look how long the line is at 9 a.m. Pretty insane. And they do have the express check-in and check-out. I tried this last night and it said that my room was not ready at 10 o'clock, so I fell in line and I ended up getting a suite. Come on now. Couldn't complain about that. They do have a passport scanner because I was afraid that they didn't because I left my driver's license at home. And this is the check-in area, and they do have people here checking you in. They have more Chris Angel motorcycles, nice chandeliers here on the floor, and then the diamond registration is here. Caesar's Rewards desk is right here, and they're fixing up the escalators, of course. They do have a Starbucks down here in the lobby area. This is Regenerate Me, hydration and wellness, the Bell Desk, valet, and Uber. So this is the pickup area. But if you need to leave your bags at Bell Desk, which I've done in the past, you can leave it right here at this desk. And it tells you the John Cena quote. Well, John Cena quote is, what is it? The time is now. This is your moment is now. Or no, his is the champ is here, right? Shout out to Kimberly over at the cashier's desk. She helped me get my card reprinted because I left my driver's license and my Caesar's Rewards card in my wallet back home. Shout out, she actually watches the channel. This is the Ringer Bar and the sports book. You can actually place your bets here. I placed my World Cup bets over here. Watch out for timeshare people over this area, and there's their Lucky Box machine. And here is the Earl of Sandwich. We're probably gonna have lunch here. I ain't gonna lie. Maybe I'll try something new, maybe I won't. We'll see how I feel. This is just my favorite spot. The entryway to Pinup Pizza by the sports book. It's closed right now because it's only 9 o'clock in the morning, but this is it. And it overlooks the Las Vegas Strip, and this is their patio. We're here at YOLO's, and Monday to Friday they have a happy hour 1 to 4, $4.95 Bud Lights, Neutrals, Elysian, and Surfside. Oh, that's good to know. Here at YOLO's, Monday to Friday. It's closed right now, still early. And here is your entryway to Las Vegas Boulevard. Tix4.com. I don't know how reliant that is or how cheap that is. I'm sure it's secondhand dealership. You'll probably be paying a little more. So here's the pathway. They usually have the dancers over here performing and people with palm trees and leaves over here. And this is the entryway to Planet Hollywood. I do like the ceiling where you enter, where it's like red and white, neon lights, and it says Planet Hollywood. And this is the front of Planet Hollywood. This is where the Chick-fil-A is. Yeah, they have a kiosk area here and some seating, bar stool seating. And here's Rosa Mexicano and the escalators that sometimes work, sometimes don't work. Rosa Mexicano is a pretty good spot, and this is where I usually enter to the Miracle Mile shops. And over here to the left is Harmon Corner, is where you got all your chain restaurants. Right across the way is Jason Aldean's and Ocean Prime, and here is Cosmopolitan of Las Vegas. P.F. Chang's. This is the outdoor area of P.F. Chang's. And then they have a gelato spot, the Coccolini area, and then this is where all your street performers usually hang out. They also have the Purple Zebra Daiquiri bar here towards the end of Planet Hollywood, and there's an opposite end of Miracle Mile shops and your Cabo Wabo, which is being renovated. Cabo Wabo is still open though in one of the floors, and down here is where you'll find all your showgirls, different characters and performances. But I want to show you up here, which we never see, is Caramella Italian Restaurant and Lounge. Really cool spot. Really nice entrance going in to Planet Hollywood and where Gordon Ramsay Burger is. Wow, Lucky Box is all over the place. There's a second location of Lucky Box. I didn't even know that this one existed. What do they have here? Uh-oh, easy access mode. Okay, the same stuff. They got the soccer cards, sports mystery cards and all that. And it's right across the way here from Gordon Ramsay Burger. You can tell it's Gordon Ramsay Burger with the fire right here. Oh, they got a beef Wellington burger, $39.99 per guest. Is that good? I actually kind of want to try that. Gordon Ramsay in the house. Here's a look at the Gordon Ramsay burger before it opens. The calm before the storm. Man, Chris Angel has all his motorcycles in here. But they also have this Hollywood breakfast place here. They actually have deals. Prime rib, $27.99 for an 8-ounce, $34.99 Cafe Hollywood. And this is it, Cafe Hollywood. It's almost like your little mini Planet Hollywood restaurant. There's a Starbucks here as well. Carlo's Bake Shop. Oh, they've added Dubai style chocolates over here. Little parfait cups, it looks like. Dessert cups is what they're calling it. And I've tried this before. The Tipsy Robot, the robotic bartender. It was a cool experience, but to do only once is fine. After that, it's kind of a show with the robotic arm and the robotic bartender. But you got Sephora here, you got your Hilton Grand Vacations, the Cabo Wabo Cantina. And then as you turn the corner, you hit Dry Bar, Lush, and all the other shops here. Guess, I Love Socks. They have shops like Tommy Bahamas here, Versini, Pandora, Amora, Lindbergh. Shout out to Lindbergh Field in San Diego. Swarovski, Intimacy, Calzedonia, K Jewelers. But my favorite place here on this corner is the Key Australia. They also have Mac. The Coffee Bean is here, and I believe that's Tilly's in this corner. And if you cut right, it'll cut you back to the casino and the theater. It used to be called the Zappos Theater. If you want to go over to the theater, it's here to the right. And they have the Chicago-based Garrett popcorn shops, which you'll find all over the US now. They have the Garrett popcorn over here, but we have the Key Australia, my favorite spot. They always have sales, but I love the buy one, get one. It's right next to the Inspiration Company, Victoria's Secret, and Gallimar. See, they know what they're good at. Cheap eats. So walking over this way, you have a place called Miss A, which is bath bombs and makeup. You got the Pink by Victoria's Secret, Bath and Body Works. A lot of people love Bath and Body Works. H&M Men, Inglo. This is a random store here called Chemont Jewelry Store. There's a lot of waiting areas here because there's a lot of husbands and a lot of families wait here for their shoppers. La Terra Gems, a gem store, as well as Sunglass Hut. There are a few kiosks here for perfume. Here's the Lids, the second Lids actually, and it's across from the second ABC store. So they double up on these two popular places. Off to the Cheap Eats area. This is Flights by Alex Holt. Tip top hats. They have fedoras and all these different kind of hats. Oh, they're gonna have a pizza Rodiz Bellizio opening up here right next to Blondie's Sports Bar. But this area is always busy, the V Theater. They have a laser show. They got the Vegas Showgirl, the giant Vegas Showgirl. Another Coccolini. So Blondie's has a $5.99 breakfast special, and La Salsa Cantina has a $6.99 breakfast special. Man, back in the day, that used to be $2.99, and then I think this was $2.99 or $3.99. Let's see what they have. $5.99 breakfast special, 2 eggs, potatoes, 2 bacon and sausage. $20 all you can drink from 7 to 11 a.m. That's too early to drink. $1.99 Bloody Marys for those of you that like it. $2 Bud Light drafts from 7 a.m. That's still too early for Bud Light for me. $9.99 pizza special, 1 topping pizza. It's not bad. This way you got Sandbox PR, you got the JD stored, and a Magnet Max cell phone kiosk here. But this is your $6.99 breakfast area, La Salsa Cantina. I'm gonna go into JD to see if they have my Messi jersey. Oh, check this out, Club Tattoo. They just had a Manny Pacquiao tattoo show up over here. And another cheap eats place is called Ketchup Burger Bar. Let's see their deals. $6.99 beer and a hot dog, 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. That's doable. $5 domestic cans, $6 imports all day, every day. You have no order kiosk, but you can order over here. 2 for 1 signature hot dogs on Tuesdays. It's not bad. It's all red and white over here. We're right by the parking lot of Planet Hollywood. Valet rideshare is all over here downstairs, but yeah, the parking garage is kind of far from the hotel, so it doesn't really behoove you to park and bring your luggage in, because you still got to walk like half of a mile to get to the hotel lobby. And there's a Subway here and a huge shoe palace right next to the TriStar Sports and Celebrity Mania. I call this area Turnover City. There's always new things over here. Fantasy Claw Arcade, Dr. Fish. Oh man, is that fish spa where they eat your feet and your skin, your dead skin? Forever Yours. It's like a bridal and groom shop. They have Snack Daddy and Sbarro's. I always make at least 1 lap on the Miracle Mile. Here's the Saks Theater. They have Eddie Griffin, Vegas The Show, and then Te Amo Boba and Dessert Cafe. That's new. I've never seen this place, and it's also a place that has had many a turnover. X World 360 is right next to it, and we're now approaching the Foot Locker and the Elara. They also have the House of Hoops here. What I like about this House of Hoops is they have a Vegas shirt. Over here is the Elara Hilton Club Grand Vacations. I've stayed here before. If you haven't seen my video here, make sure you see it. The pool is open this time of year. They also have a Starbucks here to the left, a Lucky Brand, and a Loft. More turnover type stores. Print Tees Fly, Puffy Cotton Candy. This is where they used to have the rain show. And the Ocean One Cheap Eats place has been gone for a couple of years now. Wetzel's Pretzels. We got the crazy shirts over here. Rocket Fizz, Soda Pop and Candy Shop. Royal One has some hype beast stuff. One Monarchy is very sparkly. Your Panda Express is over here, and other places like US Polo. But it's so sad that this Ocean One is gone. Wah. Over here towards Harmon, you got Pampa's Brazilian Grill and Gen Korean Barbecue. Just follow these lights. And we are finally getting over to the Jolie and the Aldo. Journeys is being renovated, it looks like right now. It says, be right back, Las Vegas. Yeah, you can walk over to a fashion show. I'm sure there's a Journeys there too. There's Magnets Incorporated, another massage place, Samsonite, and a few other clothing stores to round it off. Penguin. I do have like a penguin hat from back in the day. And as we get into Miracle Eats, you have B-Hood, Brotherhood, Streetwear. One of the newer food halls, food courts is Miracle Eats, and they do have the Fat Tuesday and the Lobster Me over here, as well as a couple more stores are going to be worked on, but they do have Dave's Hot Chicken. A lot of good seating areas over here, like the plants up top. You also got the Raider Image over this way, Sunglass Hut, another Sunglass Hut. There's Tacotarian, Irv's Burgers, Carnegie Pizza. Ooh, Soul Belly Barbecue is open here now. Dude, that is pretty bomb. I love Soul Belly. Had that with my friends Danny, 702, and Jamal the other month, earlier this year, I believe. And of course, they have a Chipotle. This used to be a cereal cafe. It's now the Soul Belly. Ron John Surf Shop is right here. And All Star Elite has all these like bootleg looking jerseys jerseys. People like buying it. Kids like it, I think. They got lids over here, and this is the main ABC stores that I do visit all the time. I'm not happy that they upped their price of water $1. What a egregious ripoff that is. You don't drink water, you die. Keep it cheap. Alexandra is like a lingerie women's store. Brighton Jewelers, and that rounds off Miracle Mile Shops. Also want to show you guys the glass bar here from below. A really nice ambiance over here. This is the casino bar. Here's your Miracle Mile Shops. This is the bar in front of their theater. They got Kansas, Dustin the Wind playing here at PR Live. It used to be called Zappos Theater. I wonder what they call it now. I guess it's called PH Live. Steve Madden and Oakley is over here. Fantasyland Toy Store. They got a place called Oculus and This and That Vegas. This and that type of thing. Check out this deal. $9.99 espresso martini at this bar. That's not bad. It wouldn't be a Planet Hollywood video without having Earl of Sandwich. And we are actually taking one of Jamal's friends, he's right there, for Earl of Sandwich because he's never tried it before. He's from Boston, and they used to have one over in Boston, but apparently they don't have it anymore. So we're gonna have a first timer try out Earl of Sandwich. I'm gonna try something new here today, but I'm also gonna get some soup, and that's not new. So this is brand new, the Korean barbecue chicken sandwich. Ooh, can't wait to try it. So the sandwiches are still $9.99, but it seems like the soups have gone up. That's $6 for a cup of soup. Granted, it's amazing, but I thought soups used to be like $3.99, even $2.99 back in the day. Hey guys, this is Jamal's friend, and now my buddy, Paul, from Boston. He's gonna try his Earl of Sandwich for the first time. What did you get, dude?
Dude, I got the Chipotle avocado chicken.
Great start, man. I definitely recommend that.
Yeah. Can't wait to see it.
Enjoy, bon appetit.
Thank you.
So I ended up getting the broccoli cheddar. So $5.99, I feel like this is more like a $3.99 cup. Maybe even $2.99. $5.99, you should be getting a bigger bowl. But the sandwiches are still at $9.99. So we got the brand new Korean chicken. It says that there's coleslaw in here and some Korean sweet sauce in there. It looks good. And this is Paul's chicken chipotle sandwich. He's a healthy guy. You shall see how it is. I got it on white. Of course, I had to put the Tabasco on. That's actually phenomenal. Wow. It's very tangy. There's a burst of flavors. You get a little spice with the Tabasco. They use the same chicken as the chicken chipotle and the Caribbean jerk that they used to have. There's some cilantro in it too. This is done right. I definitely recommend this. It's almost like a Vietnamese banh mi. I think Paul has something to say.
First sandwich from Earl's. Can't deny it. It's actually very tasty. Just the cross sections of this, because it came with avocado. I love that they actually have some crispy bacon in here. Definitely makes the sandwich real good. But same thing, sauce is nice and tangy. Very refreshing sandwich. I love the crispy bread. I'm glad I came, man. It's my first sandwich. Very impressed.
Fresh avocado.
Fresh avocado to help. Very good. Very good.
Turning Bostonians into Earl of Sandwich, loyal Earl of Sandwich customers, one person at a time. Next up, we're trying out the broccoli cheddar, which I always get. It's hot, but it's tasty. When this is done right, it's tasty. Broccoli cheddar for the win. Just wish it was in a bigger cup for $5.99. In an effort to be as thorough as possible, I think I showed you about 94% of everything here on the Miracle Mile Shops and in Planet Hollywood, but now it's time for the room tour. All right, Jaycationers, welcome to the oh so popular room tour. So this was definitely a surprise. Check this out. We checked in around 10:15 at night here at Planet Hollywood, and I did get like the run of the room price. So I wasn't expecting to get a suite, but they said because they sold out of regular rooms, they're putting me in a suite for one night, and who am I to say no to that? And we are here in the living room. This is only the 7th floor, so we're not that high up, but who cares? Look how much room we got. And I was expecting to just have a regular room. We have 2 cream couches that kind of curve around this entire suite. Small TV, but still really nice. A couple of black and white single chairs. Then you have this coffee table that looks like meteor rock with a mirror up top, as well as your Las Vegas magazine and your remote control. And we're actually overlooking South Strip. You could actually see the MGM Signature, MGM Grand, the New Boulevard Mall, the Grand Chateau, all the way to Mandalay Bay. Over in this area, you have 2 leather seats with a huge black and gold coffee table. They got curtains all around. Now, the only thing I would say about this room is it's kind of dim. They don't have any lighting up on the ceilings, so it kind of is a little dim here at night, but they do try to make up for it with these lights and lamps around, but it's still kind of weird. And then the carpet looks a little different. Like it's almost like you're walking on some sort of space planet, intergalactic, faded blue and white. It's weird. It doesn't really like make sense. It actually looks like most of the carpet's faded and then some of it's blue, but it's actually the design that they have. Welcome to the toilet room, and they actually have 2 lights here. A nice counter with marble countertop, your Bodyography body lotion and artisan soap, hand and face towels over here, as well as tissue and a trash can. And over this way is your super low to the ground toilet. They have an extra toilet paper roll right here for you. Because this room is so big, they have multiple air conditioning controllers because it cools off different parts of the room. So make sure you go to each air conditioning controller and set it to your desired temperature. Over here is your workspace. It's a nice black desk with a glass countertop. You have a black and silver lamp right here. They do provide you with the room service of Caesar's Eats, and then a nice black leather chair you can pull out so you can do all your work. I'm so tired that once I'm done here, I am going to bed. I am exhausted. So here in the living room, there's another coffee table over here. You can sit down over this way. Oh, this chair actually swivels. Then you have a meteor rock looking coffee table here, more lamps, and they even have a dining room area. Now check this out. There is actually a nice jacuzzi tub here and a curved door. So if you want privacy, you can get that privacy as well. And you enter through the other side, but look over this way. Come follow me. So you have a white oval dining table with 4 black leather chairs. There's 2 lamps over here, your curtains, and another weird looking kryptonite lamp, air conditioning blowing hardcore, and you are overlooking directly the Polo Towers. Really cool setup. Now welcome to the bar area. You do have a black leather ice bucket with about 6 paper cups. They even have coffee cups here and different Cafe Valet estate blends and decaf, and your creamer, sugar, and stirrers. Ooh, I can use that for tomorrow. There's also a coffee machine here, but I will use my Keurig machine, and a sink. What's also important is they have a refrigerator here, and then they have a gold and white lamp, and the only lighting that's on the ceiling is here in the bar, and then a picture of a girl looking at the mirror kissing herself. Now welcome to the bedroom, and there's a picture of a lady with black lipstick and a nice bang haircut with black nails. As we walk in here, you see the carpet where it's kind of grayish, then it turns to blue. I don't know if it's supposed to be intergalactic or not, but this window overlooks the Aria and you can see part of the Cosmo. Granted, we are pretty low here to the ground, so you can't really see that much of a view. Now, the bedroom area. This is awesome. I like the headboard here. You got some silver diamonds falling from the sky and then a protruding white leather headboard. So pretty unique style bed. 4 pretty thick pillows. Here is your nightstand with a glass countertop. They do have a Sony alarm clock here, and they give you the Caesar's charging area here for the MagSafe, but they also have USB-C, 1 USB-C charger, 2 USB-A chargers, and 2 outlets on this dock, as well as another outlet right here and a USB-A charger here on the silver and white lamp. Now check this out. Pretty cool lamps right behind me, but you have a black leather chair with a footrest, and the other nightstand is right here. Oh, this is actually really chill. And there's a TV right behind me, so we can watch some sports or hang out and try to get some YouTube on here. And right here to my left is a huge floor-to-ceiling mirror almost, and it's got a gold border. Over in the dresser drawer area, you have 4 doors that have cubby holes. This is a zebra lamp, LG TV, your remote control, the Vegas magazine, plenty of space to put your stuff in, and they also have the air conditioning controls over this way. It's set to 72, I gotta get down to 68. It's actually warmer in this bedroom. Welcome to the ginormous bathroom area. Huge spa with a nice faucet, your hot and cold levers, a floor towel because you have tile over here, and artisan soap, regular towel and a hand and face towel. And then over here is a picture of a dude in a tuxedo with his bow tie untied. Now what's behind this door? They kind of converge, these 2 doors. You have a closet with about 8 wooden hangers, your iron and ironing board, the safe, a nice little cubby hole, as well as your luggage rack. Welcome to the sink area. You have dual sinks with Bodyography body lotion and artisan soap, as well as your tissue box. You have fluorescent lights on all 4 sides of this rectangular mirror, more hand and face towels on the left side and the right side. Down below is your hair dryer, huge silver trash can, 2 outlets on this side, 2 outlets on the other side. Let's close this door. And over here is kind of a vanity makeup area. You have a rectangular mirror with 2 well-lit fluorescent lights, and there is a stool. Ooh, it doesn't look very comfortable. It's like a metal stool. And you ladies can get your makeup on here with plenty of space here on the table. Now, finally, we are in the toilet room, and you have a low to the ground toilet right here. But check it out, there's a bidet. There are not many places here in Vegas that have bidets. Even many suites don't have bidets. So there is a bidet here at the Planet Hollywood suite. They have toilet paper on each side with the racks, and then a nice staticky gray and white design here in the pooper. So there you go, a nice late night room tour from Planet Hollywood. This is totally unexpected. I got to Planet Hollywood around 10:15 at night. I went to check in at the machine and it said that my room's not ready yet. So I was like, no, let's not do that. So I fell in line, waited about 5 minutes, and then I got a really nice receptionist. Her name was Bianca, and she took my passport and she goes, you're only here for 1 night. You can't check out at 12 o'clock for free, but guess what? We're gonna give you a suite tonight because the room type that you reserved was sold out. So I said, a suite? All right, let's go. I was so tired, I was about to go to bed, and I'm like, no. Once I went in here, I was like, I need to do this room tour, as exhausted of a long day as it is, and it's still 102 degrees outside. I'm gonna give the black light test before we go to sleep, and then tomorrow, I'm gonna tell you everything that happened overnight and give you my full detailed review of how I slept here in the Planet Hollywood suite in 2026. All right, Jaycationers, before we go to sleep, it is time for the black light and decibel meter test. Let's go. Again with the bed. Bed and pillows look fine. The nightstand looks pretty legit. Nothing here on the lamp. Ooh, nice. Pretty clean there too. Well, there's a little stuff here on the walls and the door. Nothing too crazy. Into the bathroom we go. Everything looks okay. Ooh, no. Very, very dirty walls. Very dirty walls, very dirty dual sink area here. Kind of dirty here. Oh wow, dirty in the makeup area. Okay, so the room was clean, but the bathroom area is not as clean. And we're not gonna show the rest of the suite because this is usually all you just need to worry about. All right, now it's time for the decibel meter test. Anything between 34 and 38 is pretty quiet, and we'll see how loud or how quiet it is. That is pretty darn quiet. Granted that the air conditioning is not blowing right now. Well, Jaycationers, the fact that we ended up getting this awesome suite, man, I wish I was here for a few days because I would have totally loved spending some time here. We would have had a nice little party in here, watch some sports or some Game of Thrones, or even had this during the World Cup. That would have been awesome. But a pleasant surprise from a late check-in. I did get the room type assigned at arrival. So I got here about 10:15 p.m. last night. A little late check-in. I was hanging with the boys when the automation machine said, we will contact you when your room's ready. I was like, nah, let's not do that. So I fell in line. I actually went to a receptionist, shout out to Bianca, and I didn't even say anything. I just said, how you doing? I was exhausted. I just wanted to get in my room. I gave her my passport. I did ask her, I was like, can I get a 12 o'clock checkout if it's possible for free? And she was like, we can't do that, but because the rooms are pretty much sold out, we're gonna give you a suite, a free upgraded suite. So I ended up getting it for $83 total. That's with the $45 resort fee plus tax, makes about 52 bucks. And then I think the room rate was around 17 bucks with tax. And when it was all said and done, it was just over $83 for a room type assigned at check-in, which you select on the Caesars app. Now, I don't have a very high ranking in Caesars Rewards. I only have Platinum. Platinum basically just gets you free parking for the most part. And that only comes because I pay the $150 credit card every year for the Caesars Rewards card so I can have these benefits. I like this suite, I'm not gonna lie. The carpet's a little strange to me. It's not faded carpet. I think that's just the design. It's supposed to look like something in space, but this room is huge. I wish I got to use it to its fullest potential, but it was a quiet night's sleep. I slept well last night. I was exhausted. Huge bathroom. I do like the tub. You can open this up too if you wanted to look into the bathroom. I'm gonna have to close that because I need to shower up before I leave here. But I did enjoy my time here at Planet Hollywood. Thumbs up for just over $83 and one night. And with 2 or 3 different conventions coming in starting today, the prices here get egregious from Thursday to Saturday night. So for the next 3 nights, Vegas is gonna be popping and I need to move off the strip for a couple days. So stay tuned for some different type videos off the strip at hotels that I've not covered yet. If you guys like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Let me know what you thought about this Planet Hollywood suite and getting this room type assigned at check-in. Let me know other resorts or hotels you'd like to see me cover in the future. And I am recording in my new DJI Osmo Pocket 4P, so I hope you guys like the moving footage. I don't have a cameraman with me, it just looks like I do. And check out Las Vegas 777 Let's Go, my Facebook group. We have over 5,000 Vegas lovers talking about the news around town. Please like, comment, subscribe. We're trying to get to 200K and we'll see you guys in the next one. And in the words of me, stay traveling in Las Vegas. I'm gonna have to jump over this couch so I can do this and end it. Let's go!